Hey guys, thank you for stopping by. Hope everybody's having a great day. So today what I want to do is I want to go ahead and show you guys all the different products that I use when I wash my car from beginning to end. But before I dive into that, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that so I can continue to bring videos like this and add value to you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and link all these products in the description below so that if you guys are interested, you can buy them. I've done the research on these products and I find, for the cost versus benefit, these products are the best for me. So, if you want to try these out, by all means, go ahead and try them out. But like I said, it's best for me considering that I'm not a professional detailer. This is a something that I do on my own just to kind of, take care of my cars. So what you see right now on your screen is Brake Buster. It's a non-acid wheel cleaner and it does a really good job of cleaning the wheels and tires. I actually use it for the wheels and tires and it basically takes everything off. My wheels and tires are generally pretty clean. If I notice if my tires are really, really dirty, I do use a degreaser, but 9 times out of 10, Brake Buster does the job and it does a really good job. Also, what you see is some brushes here. This is a brush that I use to clean the face of the wheel. It's really, really soft, so it won't scratch it or anything like that. And this is plastic so that it won't scratch the wheel either. It's a really good brush and it's been doing a good job for me. And to clean inside the barrel, I've been using this brush here. Thinking about upgrading it to something a little bit longer because it doesn't get all the way to the end, but it does a pretty good job of, getting in between the brake caliper and the wheels and then pretty deep into the wheels as well. It's got a pretty long handle as well. I'd say overall it's probably about maybe 14 inches long. And then right here is a Tough Shine brush. This is basically to clean the tires. I've had this probably for a good, I want to say, year now, and it's held up really, really well. It's fairly inexpensive, so it doesn't, if you need to have a multiple on hand, definitely do that. But this does a really good job of cleaning the rubber on the tires. So once I've washed the wheels and tires and I've given the car its initial rinse, what I do next is I use 2 ounces of this Chemical Guys Snow Foam Auto Wash. And what I do is I use 2 ounces in this foam cannon right here. This is a MTM foam cannon. It does a great job. I'd say it's probably one of the best in the market. It does have a problem staying up on its own, so I do have it filled up with water right now just so it would stay up. But it does a really good job of foaming the car down. And typically I use about I want to say 3/4 of what's in the foam cannon. And what I do after that is I use the 2-bucket method. As you can see here, I have 2 different grates. I have a red grate and a blue grate. The blue grate is the clean. The red grate is the rinse water. And I have this Incredipad foam, microfiber foam pad to wash the car down, and I use a 2-bucket method. I do have another bucket which is on the ground right here, but I just wanted to show you guys the different products that I use to basically wash the car down. So this right here is the drying off phase of the car. So first what I do is I use this blower to basically blow all the water off the car before I do its wipe down. And the blower does a really good job. I'd say it probably gets about 80 to 85% of the water off. In some areas, probably about 100% of the water comes off. Whatever water is left, I don't have to worry about that because I do have a water deionizer system, so that when I do the final rinse of the car, it does put clean deionized water on the vehicle so that it won't leave any water spots or anything like that. But like I said, this blower gets majority of the water off, and it does a really good job. And then what I do after that is I have bead maker. I love this product. It does a really good job of basically protecting and leaving the car with a nice gloss and slickness feel. And what I do is I have two different towels here. This is for my own benefit, so that I can basically tell which towel is the initial wipe and which towel is the buffing wipe. So right here, this side right here, which is the high pile side, I use as the initial wipe, and then this low pile side right here I use as the buffing wipe. Like I said, it's two different color towels just so I can tell the difference between the two different towels. And then this towel right here, this is basically some, it could be an old microfiber towel. I basically use this for the door jams. The door jams and underneath the the hood and underneath the tailgate and areas like that. And then what I do is I also use this to clean the wheels off with, because I find that no matter how hard you try, you can never get all the brake dust off the wheels. So this does a good job of getting the remainder brake dust off, and then I basically toss this in the wash. One-time use only. So first initially for the door jams, and then the wheels, and then it goes in the wash, because I don't want to use it again for the door jams or the wheels, especially if it's got brake dust on there or something like that. Okay, so wiping the tires down. What I use is this Chemical Guys High Shine new car high shine dressing. What I do is I dilute it 50-50, 50% distilled water and 50% this product. And what I do is I basically spray the product onto this pad, and then I wipe the wheels with it. So I noticed this does a really good job, and it keeps my hands clean also from getting the product on there and making it all greasy or something like that. This product leaves a really nice low shine on the tires, and I absolutely love it. I know there's a lot of different products out there, but this does a really good job of putting a low sheen on the tire so that it's not looking glossy. Also, it doesn't sling any of the material onto the paint. Okay, so here are all the products crammed onto the workbench, but as you can see, I don't use a lot of stuff to wash my cars. I try to keep it as minimal as possible, because I don't want to be lugging around different products, nor do I even want to buy a ton of products. One thing that I didn't mention is, whenever possible, I like to buy everything in gallons. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just so you guys can see all the different products that I use. I'm sure this will be evolving and changing, and I will provide an update every once in a while as to the different products that I'm using. And if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave a note below in the comment section. I'll address them. Also, like I said earlier, I will leave links to all these products in the description, so that if you guys are interested in buying them, you can. So yeah, so I hope everybody has a good rest of your day, and like I said earlier, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that, and take care.